What's up, guys? It's NYIhayden here, bringing you a really cool Sunday night football stream. Got the ticker right there. And if you're watching this on the replay, drop a like, hit that sub button, because we are back here at NYIhayden, and I'm just going to get the link to this video and put it on my Snapchat and my Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's right there. Follow that link right there at NYIhayden. That is my Twitter, and yeah, we'll be ready to go. So I'm just going to get the link right here, and we should be good to go pretty soon. Let's carry on to what's singing right now. I'll be right back. Something was in front of my clock. Got to move it because I got school tomorrow, and I don't want to be too late. So I'm just going to send this to some people, and we will be underway. As this game's about to start. So I'm just putting this in right now. We are getting ready for game time. I'm going to put it on my Instagram too. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it is at Hayden Ray Shapiro on Instagram. Follow that. How do I put a link onto Instagram, do you know? I don't know how. As I'm just getting ready for this. As Al Michaels is on the screen right now, we are getting set for kickoff here on Sunday night, Cowboys and Vikings. It should be a good one. No Dak, though, for Dallas. Kirk Cousins coming on his own home turf, trying to take down these high-powered offense Dallas Cowboys. So we're getting ready right here. Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth are on your screen. I should also be on your screen too. If you don't know who I am NYIhayden. It would be much appreciated if you guys subscribed, left a like, and commented who you guys think is going to win this game. Type in the chat. Everybody be active, and everything will be cool. Getting ready for Sunday Night Football. If you're following along with me on the game, like on the channel on television, it's on it's on NBC. So yeah, we're getting ready here in Minnesota. So kickoff is at 8:20, so it will be starting pretty soon. And read that down there. Who will win tonight? Sunday Night Football. It's a big stream for me, and we're getting ready. This is my first stream in actually a while. Wasn't streaming all summer because I was at camp, but now we're back, and we're getting ready to go. Rocking the Isles drip. And my other team, Carolina Panthers. I have a Kyler jersey right there, but that's just there because I love Kyler. And this offense is going to run through Ezekiel Elliott tonight. He's going to be really big for them tonight. I'm ready to see him kind of make a feast on Halloween because this guy shows up when it's his time to shine, and he's always been good at it. He's always been good at taking the load by himself. Tony Pollard has stepped in there every now and then, backup running back for Dallas, but Zeke's going to get a lot of targets, touches, whatever you want to call it tonight because of Dak's injury and how he is not playing. I have some cheese that's really quick because, you know, you gotta have On a new update from today's injuries, Jameis Winston's injury is significant. Sean Payton didn't totally say what it was, but Jameis was seen on crutches, so that is really not what you want to see from a fantasy perspective and a football fan, because Jameis Winston is really one of the most liked guys in the entire NFL, so it really stinks to see that injury he took. If you don't like squeamish injuries, I wouldn't look it up, but it wasn't a good one. He was carted off the field, and I really do feel for that guy because he has been through so much, and he was really proving himself that he could be a starter this year. Saints still took down the Bucs, but significant injury to Jameis is not going to help their case in the coming weeks. As if you're in the chat, or if you're in the live, drop down who you guys think is going to win. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I just think they're such a better team. Even without Dak, I do think they're going to still pull out this victory. But yeah, put it down in the chat who you think is going to win. And also subscribe. I mentioned it already, but we're right near 160 subscribers here. We're at 158. So if you guys could hit that sub button, it would be greatly appreciated. I do streams like this all the time. Make videos. Hockey and football are my main sports. If you're into any team from any of those two sports, this is your place because we can follow every single one. As I'm going to put my socials right here in the chat. Oh, I can't do it on there. I got to do it on my phone. My bad. So I'm going to do it really quick. Putting my IG and Twitter in the chat right now. So I'm going to pin these comments here. So those will be pinned if the chat gets going. And yeah, we're right about set for kickoff here. Should be kicking off really soon. It's 1 minute past when it usually kicks off. So it's going to be pretty soon here. Yeah, drop down who you guys think is going to come out with the dub, and we'll figure it out. So we are about set for kickoff here in Minnesota. I'm not in Minnesota, but I'm watching the game. That is going on in Minnesota. So Sunday Night Football is right about to be underway. Dak Prescott did take a little bit of a stroll in pregame warm-ups. Did not feel that he was ready to play, and why risk it? You're on a team that is most likely a playoff team. Tell your coaches you're not ready. And Cooper Rush will get his first NFL start tonight. Christian, thoughts on the Seahawks game? They killed the Jaguars. I didn't think it was going to be that bad, only because Seahawks are without Russell Wilson. Tyler Lockett was banged up, but they got it done, and they're proving to people that they don't need Russ to win, and I think that's a big step for Seattle, if I'm going to be honest. I think that division is not an easy division to play in, but I don't know what to say because Chris Carson's out for so long, so they're proving people wrong, is what I'm going to say. I just think that Seattle is a good team, but that division is so hard to play in because they have the Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, and Niners. It's just all great, solid football teams, and I just don't see how one of them is going to be so much better than the other ones. You know what I mean? It's just it's hard to tell with that division, but the Seahawks played a great game today, and they proved to people that the Jaguars suck and that the Seahawks can be okay without Russ. Thanks for stopping in, Christian. Appreciate it. As NYIhayden, that's a name to say, is back deep to receive this opening kickoff. in Minnesota as Greg Zuerlein is ready to kick. 8:23 p.m. on Sunday, and we are underway here in Minnesota. Vikings will get the ball first as this one goes out of the end zone. Halloween edition on Sunday Night Football here. Kirk Cousins trots his way out onto the field. He has had a really, really solid year for this Minnesota team. Michigan State, his alma mater, had a big win yesterday against Michigan, their arch rival. As the thing you got to watch out for with this Vikings team is definitely their offense, but most notably, they have two receivers that are very capable of doing a lot of damage in Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen, but you always got to be careful with Dalvin Cook because of how dominant he is sometimes in the running game. But with Cook, the only thing is you got to be really careful with him because he's so injury prone. So I don't expect him getting 25 plus carries in this one. I think we're going to see a decent amount of Alexander Mattison. As Cousins rolls out on play action on the first play of the game, he's going to take it himself. Cousins is dragged down by Micah Parsons, the first round pick out of Penn State. They're using him everywhere. Really fascinates me how much they use Micah Parsons. As we're looking at Kirk Cousins' stats now, 69% completion percentage. He's already got 1,700 yards, only 2 interceptions on the season, which probably stands out to the most people, and the rating is above 100. So Cousins, for sure, having one of the best careers, one of the best seasons of his career, This Dallas pass rush, not an easy pass rush to play against. And the secondary is really making a name for themselves as this one goes to Dalvin Cook. He takes it up the middle, lowers the shoulder, but he is stood up. Once again, Micah Parsons on the tackle. On his first Sunday Night Football game, he's doing some good in the first couple of plays. Terrell Basham on the outside for Dallas on the edge, playing well. Randy Gregory playing extremely well, as you see Micah Parsons here. Keanu Neal, the converted safety. Leighton Vander Esch, Boise State first-round pick from a couple years ago. And the main man is coming up pretty soon for this Dallas defense, Trayvon Diggs. His season has been unreal. 7 interceptions. One of my bold predictions for this week was him shutting down Justin Jefferson. It's a lot of zone defense from this defense, so I don't know how one-on-one this will be. But Cousins is going to take a deep shot to Tyler Conklin, and he hauls it in. What a play. Tyler Conklin on the sideline went up, grabbed that ball, and he wants to push off. There is going to be a flag. Cousins laid that one in there really nicely. Scott Novak, the ref. It's going to be holding on the defense, so this play is going to stand. And the penalty is declined. Minnesota gets the ball after a really nice big pass play caught by Tyler Conklin. And one of the guys I really didn't mention because his impact hasn't been that detrimental on this Vikings team, but that was a great pass by Cousins. But Conklin did a really, really nice job of hauling that in. As the Purple Boys make their way into Dallas territory at the 36 now. Cousins calls for Jefferson in motion. Slings it out to Jefferson. Jefferson, it's a screen. He's got blocks, and he's taken down really aggressively there by Javon Curse. As Cousins, shaken up on the play, might have gotten hit underneath his face mask. Not really sure what happened there, but he did have a little bit of a episode after that play. Let's see what they're saying here about it. Cousins now gives it Jefferson. He's going to throw it. He's going to look to throw it at least. And this one is incomplete. That was a nice little trickeration from Minnesota there. Jefferson with the ball in his hand trying to throw it down the field for Adam Thielen, but Thielen was covered well. Dallas read that really well, actually. It was a nice little pitch. Great blocking by C.J. Ham. And Jefferson just could not reach Thielen, but I think it's better that he didn't reach him. The next Joe Mock. Doyle, what's up, big man? How are you? Third and 7 here. Play clock winding down. Cousins in shotgun with Cook to his left. Kirk stops back. Looking left. He's going to go deep again. This time it's Jefferson, and it's great coverage by Trayvon Diggs, but it's a flag coming out of the back pocket of the ref. And that matchup, that's the first time we've seen it tested. But that time, Diggs did get the better of him, but they're going to call a penalty on Diggs. So it's going to be inside the 5 for Minnesota. Do you think, Arya, that the Vikings' continuously over-conservative play styles damages Cousins' career? And if so, what would be his true potential? Kirk Cousins is really one of the most underrated quarterbacks. I wouldn't say they have such a conservative play style, but it definitely could be. I mean, now with Jefferson in the lineup, you're going to take over the top shots at deep balls and stuff like that, like this one with Trayvon Diggs, but Diggs was holding them the entire way. So I think that was the right call made. But yeah, I think this is the perfect system for him, and I think he's really showing that he is an NFL quarterback. His Cousins' hands here, second run of the game. Dalvin Cook bounces it outside. He's taken down once again. It's Micah Parsons on the tackle. As Cousins once again in shotgun, 2nd and 11. After a penalty on Trayvon Diggs at the 20-yard line now. Justin Jefferson comes in motion. They're going to try the screen again. Can't find him. Thielen wide open in the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a statement for a first drive for the Vikings. As Adam Thielen is in the end zone really quick here as the Vikings take a 6-0 lead, looking to make it 7 with the extra point. Kirk will ever play well in a Monday Night Football game. I mean, I saw that thing last year, Doyle, that Cousins is so horrible primetime. He just had a really good opening drive, so this might be to break the curse. That's a really nice pass, and Thielen had a candy pathway to the end zone. It was really easy, as you like the Halloween pun there. Extra point from Greg Joseph is up and right through. Minnesota takes a quick 7-0 lead. 12 minutes remain in the first quarter. But yeah, if you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. Let's see what we're at right now. We were at 158 before the stream started, I know. But we're going to check one more time. As of right now, we are at 159. So one more and we're at 160. Who wants to be the 160th subscriber? Your choice. We're in commercial break right now. Gotta do the scoreboard. The Vikings have 7. That was a nice opening drive from Minnesota. I mean, I think Dallas is going to win this game, even without Dak, but that was a statement of a first drive from Minnesota. As we got 3 people in the live right now. What is going on, everybody? I'm NYIhayden. If you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. I do content like this all the time. Hockey and football are my main sports. Basketball and baseball are thrown in there sometimes, but yeah, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. We're in commercial break right now. So, in commercial break, who was your guys', put it in the chat, who was your guys' fantasy MVP of the day today? I did not have a good fantasy day, but if I had to pick one, I'm going Keenan Allen. He really saved me, kind of. I'm still in my game because of Keenan. I did start DeAndre Swift. I had Kyler Murray. So both of them kind of underperformed to their standards, but Keenan put up 16 for me in half PPR, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, who was your guys' fantasy MVPs today? Who are you planning to lead you to victory this week? And if you guys have anybody tonight in this game, in particular, Zeke, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, who just got on the board, which is pretty clutch of him. On Halloween, you see some costumes in the stands in Minnesota. You love to see it. As the camera guy's wearing a hot dog outfit. That's awesome. Interesting kick return formation here from Dallas. I don't really understand it. But getting ready to kick the ball to Dallas for the first time as Greg Joseph boots this one. It will not go out of the end zone. Yes, it will, as Tony Pollard says no to that return, and out comes Cooper Rush. It's not Dak Prescott tonight, as I mentioned earlier. Cooper Rush from Eastern Michigan coming out, and this guy's never started an NFL game, so really going to be interesting on what he could do. Dalton Schultz, who has had a really, really good year at the tight end position, he has been one of the main targets in this very high-powered offense, as Zach Martin you see on the screen now. Zeke is the back for the first play from scrimmage. Rush takes it in standard formation, snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff to Zeke, and Zeke's got running room. Zeke with a nice 8-yard run to start this one off for Dallas. And if there's a Zeke fan out there, it's me. I love Ezekiel Elliott. I love his style of play. The only thing I think he needs to accept is the dancing. I think he really can be a power back in this league. So Cooper Rush, it's his 4th season. He's never made a start. This is only his first pass from 2017, I think it just said. As we see Jack on the sideline there, Rush takes it. He's going to throw it. Rush throws outside. It's an easy pass. Amari Cooper makes the first grab of the night for Dallas, and it's a first down. Cowboys. Nice play there by Coop. Rush saw him. He was open. It was an easy pass for him. That's exactly how you want your backup to start off the game. That's exactly what you want. You want a nice, easy pass. Get him out of his own head. It's his first start. He's nervous. Get him on the board with a nice, quick pass like that, and Cooper's the perfect guy to have in that situation. Another run to Zeke. He's taken down in the backfield, but he keeps going. Everson Griffin wouldn't bring Zeke down as he's in second down now. I'm going to say 2nd and 7. They haven't put it up on the screen yet, but we're looking at the Vikings D. As you're seeing, Danielle Hunter. And since it's Halloween, we're going to name some guys who maybe are a bit scary on the football field. Danielle Hunter's definitely one of them. They got a good defense, this Vikings team. Harrison Smith, not a fun guy to play against either. Thoughts on the Browns. So, one thing about the Browns today. Remember they're missing Kareem Hunt, and a lot of people aren't remembering that as Zeke lowers the shoulder and gets the first down. But that running back room, if I notice something, has so much depth. Dearness Johnson was absolutely spectacular today on his short amount of time. Nick Chubb is great. I just think the receivers are horrific. I mean, Odell is still Odell. He's got the talent there, but he gets in his own head and he just doesn't get targets. Jarvis Landry dropped 10 passes today. I mean, the guy went as a Butterfinger for Halloween. And then you got no tight end who can really make a difference. You got Hooper and Njoku, but they really don't do that much. And the defense is a very overrated squad. They have Myles Garrett. That D-line is good. But I just don't think you can win with only a good D-line and no secondary. I really think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're a team that's going to make the playoffs, but are not going to go deep in the playoffs. As that might have been a little bit of a scary hit there. Harrison Smith hit him in the leg, and there's a flag down. But Jarwin definitely got a little scared there as his leg planted. Arya said, do you think that the Cowboys' decision to ultimately move forward with Prescott, despite him not playing right now, was the correct one, as opposed to Elliott and their traditional running offense? I do think Dak Prescott is a quarterback who can manage a game easily and makes big plays. Do I think Prescott is overrated? Yes. Look at the weapons he has, first of all. Second of all, I think he's a guy that is going to take a lot of risks. And with that comes Super Bowls, because you look what Patrick Mahomes did. He threw the ball so many times in so many tight windows, so I really think that Dak is the right decision to keep at quarterback for Dallas, but the amount of money he's making is interesting to me, and Zeke and Pollard do need to get more work on the ground. But with this receiver room, you're going to want to throw the ball. So it's really torn. They have a balanced offense now opposed to their old running offense. But, Ari, I do think it was the right decision to stick with Prescott. Do you think the Cowboys have any doubts about Dak as a franchise QB due to the injuries that have seemed to plague him throughout these past 2 seasons, despite the crazy numbers he has put up? One thing about Dak, like I said before, I don't have doubts about him as a franchise quarterback. The injuries, yeah, they're scary only because they happen pretty frequently, but the numbers he puts up are crazy. The yardage he puts up is nuts. It's just, like I said, the decision-making could be an issue. He throws a lot of risky passes. As Pollard takes this one back up to Zeke, Memphis product, drafted a couple years ago. Pushing for Zeke's job, almost, fantasy owners would say. Legendary Mixon's dropped another comment. Huh? No, I'm good. Good night. Legendary Mix just dropped another comment. Sorry, my dad walked in for a second there. Thoughts on the Steelers? I still don't like the Steelers. I think Big Ben is horrific. I really do not think he should be a starter in the NFL. But he's got a good receiving room. As they have, look at this formation from Dallas. 2 offensive linemen in the backfield. Oh my God. This is interesting. They have 7 linemen on the field. As they find CeeDee Lamb here, no one touched him down, so he gets right up. And he's got the first down. That was weird. I've never seen that. Yeah, but the Steelers just are not a good football team. Simply put, they have a good defense. Their offense is horrific. That's a nice pass from Rush. Zeke is back in the backfield, taking the snap, but there is a pre-snap penalty as this play is paused. False start in Dallas as they start to shooting themselves in the foot, because that has really been an issue. Steele, who's filling in for Lyle Collins, who's been out for a little while. Yeah, I agree with you, Doyle. I do think that the forcing passes is an issue, but the situations he plays in isn't great, because you got CeeDee Lamb playing on the outside. I really think he's truly a slot receiver. Not the best route runner, but he's got very good hands. Amari Cooper needs to get the ball more, and that's all I'm going to say about that. And with Zeke, I think they can use him more as a safety net. They don't throw to him out of the backfield all that much, and I think that would really be good for Dak. As this one is almost intercepted. Bashad Breeland drops the pick. But yeah, Doyle, I think you're completely right. When he's totally healthy, he's a very talented quarterback. As Rush really almost went in jeopardy there. Oh, it wasn't his fault. It got tipped at the line. As that fell right through Breeland's hands. Amari Cooper is the top 3 most starter. I agree. Amari Cooper is so good. His route running skills are unmatched. Maybe Keenan Allen, but I really love Amari Cooper, and I always have. As here's Rush throwing over the middle. It's to CeeDee Lamb, who takes a big hit from Harrison Smith, the all-pro safety. But CeeDee Lamb has got some yards. 3rd down and about 8 it will be. This is a 9-play drive that has taken 56 yards and 5 minutes off the clock. If you're Dallas, that's what you want to do. You want to give your defense a rest because of how good this Vikings offense has been. Although standing at 3-3, this Vikings team is not a bad team. I mean, I watched them in person in Carolina as a Panthers fan. The Vikings are a really good football team, and I'm not just saying that because they're playing on Sunday Night Football and everybody's watching this game, but I really do think that they're a playoff team, especially in that division where you have the Lions and Bears, and I think they could really make a push at the Packers. Packers made a good statement for themselves on Thursday, but I think the Viking team is good. Raiders could be so good if they kept Cooper or Mack. Yeah, imagine. Imagine if they didn't trade Khalil Mack or Amari Cooper. It's just stupid decision-making. They're a risk-taking franchise, and I don't care if you're a risk-taking franchise and it pays off, like the 49ers getting all those picks for some high guys. Like them getting Nick Bosa, them getting Trey Lance. That's a risk. Trey Lance is definitely a risk. Trey Lance is the definition of a risk. He's not an NFL quarterback. But they took a smart risk in him, and they know what they're doing. The Raiders are taking guys like Damon Arnett and Alex Leatherwood in the first round. It boggles my mind. I just don't understand what they're doing. Trading Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper. The picks they got from the Khalil Mack trade have been Damon Arnett and Alex Leatherwood. I don't understand it. I really do not understand it, as the kick is missed by Greg Zuerlein. So that drive is capped off by no points, as Minnesota will get the ball back after a good defensive stand after giving up a little room. I've Greg Zuerlein on my fantasy team, so not too thrilled about that. Everybody drop your fantasy kickers in the chat. Who are your fantasy team kickers? Drop them in the chat. Let's run a commercial break right now. Look at Kirk Cousins. Wow. Doing his thing already. Will Lutz, are ya? It's enough. He's out. He's done for the year, bro. I know how much you love him, but Justin Tucker, he's a dog. That 66-yarder in the post-game interview, he goes, they're like, what did you think when you first initially kicked the ball? He goes, that's a long field goal, even for me. And I just cracked up. Like, this guy knows how good he freaking is. He's the best kicker of NFL history. I don't think there's a doubt about it anymore. He's so talented. The kicks he makes are ridiculous. I don't think he's missed a kick this year. Maybe an extra point. I don't think he's missed a field goal, which is crazy. As I don't know if you guys watch right now. Yeah, your fantasy team is down horrific right now. Dude, I can relate. Check this out. I'm actually done now. It's 78-70. He has Jefferson, Kirk Cousins. That's it, and I only have Greg Zuerlein. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm fucking. Jesus. Sucks, but Adam Vinatieri. Don't disrespect Vinny. No. Vinatieri, he messed up his career in his last couple of years. It was so bad. I got Ridley. Oh, that sucks. I just traded Ridley. I swear to God. I traded Ridley with one of my friends. And he was so happy when he got him. But as a Falcons commercial pops up on my screen, that's weird. But yeah, the Ridley thing, I feel bad for him because of what he's going through apparently. But fantasy owners, not happy, as Dylan Hunsinger could prove to you. Let's see how many subs we're at right now. As we're looking to get to 160 on the stream. But I don't know where we're at right about now. As we're still at 159, so yeah. Hit that sub button as Dalvin Cook gets the carry and he's got a lot of room. Dalvin Cook all the way to the 48. Shaking up a little on the play. Dalvin Cook, one of the main reasons I am not the biggest Dalvin Cook fan is the injury things. I mean, I can't really be talking as a Panthers fan with McCaffrey, and I always talk smack about Saquon getting injured so much, but it's getting ridiculous with Cook, man. As here is Cousins, Cook in the backfield once again. Fake to Cook. Thielen gets it. He's going to step inside, try to go back out, and it's a gang tackling for the Dallas Cowboys right there on a screen pass to Adam Thielen, who is also rocking that black arm sleeve with his teammate, Justin Jefferson, interesting in a purple uniform that really has no other black in it. As there's the rookie left tackle who I actually wanted the Panthers to pick, Christian Darrisaw, Virginia Tech product. He's really, really good. He's a physical tackle. He's more power. He's a run blocker, not the typical pass blocking left tackle, but he's a really talented player. Darrisaw from Virginia Tech. This is the first round pick from the 2021 NFL Draft. As here is Kirk Cousins taking it. Play action to Cook. Cousins looking to take a shot. He takes the top off the defense. Justin Jefferson couldn't hold on. Oh my. Cousins overshot him a little. Jefferson may have stopped running. Oh, that's a blow to the chest. Justin Jefferson was wide open. And he absolutely burns his corner. And I don't know why Jefferson slowed down. Wow. Who do you have for the Rookie of the Year at this point? I don't think there's any debate in this. The Rookie of the Year is Jamar Chase. The guy plays like a 6-year veteran. He gets 15 targets a game. And that's not only because they're forcing the ball to him. He really gets open. And it's so rare for me to say that about a rookie because I'm not a rookie wide receiver fan. And of all the times it really hasn't paid off, you could look at guys like Kelvin Benjamin or Devin Funchess, who are some other rookie receivers that I thought were going to be great. Those were Panthers examples, but if you guys can name any more, it would be awesome to prove my point. Kevin White, Mike Williams is starting to pan out, but you really got to give these guys time, and Jamar Chase is taking that next step in his first 8 games of his career, and I just think there's no one's going to catch Jamar Chase right now. LSU connection, yeah. Burrow Chase, it's lethal, people. It's lethal. As they lost the Jets today, so maybe we shouldn't be talking this much about it, but Trayvon Diggs been targeted twice today. One of them he got a penalty, the other one he was in good coverage. But here you see Diggs lining up across from KJ Osborne, who's actually had a nice year. Silently, 3rd and 7, Cousins drops back. He's got a man and he overshoots Tyler Conklin. He had him, would have been a first down, and Cousins visibly upset on the side. Wow. Cousins yelling at someone right now. Randy Gregory got around. Darisaw, who I was just talking about. Oh no, Darisaw had good tackle, good coverage. That was Ezra Cleveland who got him around. As Cousins was really mad about something, I'm not sure what it was. Because I didn't see, that was completely his fault. As this one snapped, it's going to be a punt for Minnesota. Back to receive for Dallas. But it's a great punt. Look at this. Going out at the 4, maybe the 2. Where's the ref going to stop? Right at the 5. That's a phenomenal punt there from Minnesota. I think they said his name was Jordan Berry. I'm not sure what the punter on the Vikings name is. We're in commercial break. I just don't know if Dallas can stay in this game because Cousins looks really good besides from that last pass. As Doyle was mentioning, the LSU connection, it's been really good this year. Really interesting to see because I wasn't a fan of the wide receiver pick because I really think that they would have benefited from Penei Sewell, but they're proving right now that was a really good pick for them. Aria said, do you feel that the moral integrity of the league has... Oh my God. I think that this year, the injuries have been horrific. I mean, it sucks to see everybody's catching the injury bug, but the concussions, Sam Darnold took a couple hits today that were crazy. He was out of the game with concussion. Jets quarterback Mike White, what a phenomenal game, ended up coming back in, was in concussion protocol for a little while. So, it definitely has a long-term effect, but the future of the sport, I would say, it's in a little bit of question because 50 years from now, I'm not sure if football is going to be being played the same way it is right now. And the equipment enhancements and improvements, but you can say the same thing because the helmets have gotten so much better, but these concussions are still happening. So, not really sure what to tell you on that, but yes, I would say that I don't know if football will look the exact same in a little while. I wish our school did a party on this night, so everybody went to school so freaking tired the next day. I feel like that would be great. As Cooper Rush, Zeke in the backfield starting from their own 5. They give it to Zeke. He takes an outside lane, cuts back inside, takes it to about the 8. I would say that might be where they mark him, but that's my thing with Zeke. As I mentioned before, I'm a big Ezekiel Elliott fan, but he's got to stop dancing in the backfield as much as he does, because he could be such a successful power back with his size. And he's got speed, but those silly plays like that, he could have taken the inside lane and got 7 yards. He took the outside trying to make something happen and got 3. Cedric Wilson comes in motion. Rush audibling at the line. Another one, killing the play. Another run here to Zeke. He knew he was getting that one to Zeke. Lowers the shoulder, but Danielle Hunter, one of the scariest guys to play against. Talk about Halloween, but Zeke was shut down in that play once again. As it's going to be 3rd and 5? 4? From their own 10, 11. Look at that. He just doesn't stop. Danielle Hunter that's Zach Martin that he's bullying. 3rd and 2. Zeke takes the carry, and he's got it. Keeping the legs turning. It's a nice play there by Ezekiel Elliott. As I think Al Michaels just said the same thing as me, keeping the legs turning. I got that from him. Not right now, but like word-wise, I would listen to Al Michaels. He's one of my favorites. As I love these Cowboys uniforms. Both of them. The dark blue and the white with the light blue numbers. Vikings defense audibling here, called for by Mackenzie Alexander. Rush takes the snap. Play action as Zeke gets blown up in the backfield. CeeDee Lamb makes the catch, and he's going down the field. Lost the ball, but he was out of bounds. Very successful play for Dallas, other than Zeke getting absolutely punished for trying to block in the backfield. Here's a good commentator. Jim Nantz. Yeah, Jim Nantz, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth. I'm not the biggest Joe Buck fan, but yeah, one of them. Rush takes it, play action. He's going to take off. There goes Cooper Rush, getting out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain. He looks calm tonight. As Dak is on the sideline, probably in his earpiece in Cooper Rush's helmet, which probably really helps the first-time starter. There's Zeke on the sideline getting some water. Don't know why they take him out as much as they do. Zeke Elliott, I'm getting this from NBC. He has 203 straight touches without a fumble, which is really, really interesting. Harrison Smith comes in on a safety blitz. They give it to Tony Pollard, backup. Memphis product as Pollard keeps his legs going as he's just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. This is a really nice play by Pollard. Cut back inside. He had a lane outside, but he chose inside and shook off a couple tacklers. Made his way really close to the first down. So I don't know if I'm going to end up doing this whole game because I do have school tomorrow. But I really do appreciate you guys stepping in here, Doyle, Arya. It's really cool of you guys to do that. And I really do appreciate it. As Pollard takes the pitch, and he shows off his speed. 4.3 speed there from the second-year player out of Memphis. Third-year player out of Memphis, second-year player. Third. I'm pretty sure he's the third-year player. Doyle puts a question in. Do you think teams bringing in more college coaches to be head coaches is leading to the increase in scoring and implementation of more college-style offensive schemes and play calling? First of all, what I'm going to say about this is Urban Meyer is a really idiotic hiring, and I'm going to tell you why. It's just because his name is Urban Meyer. They hear a name like Urban Meyer, who is so successful in college. He is not a pro coach. He is a player's coach who, I hate to say it, wasn't the greatest college coach ever. Look at the teams he coached for. Ohio State always brought in the best recruits. Don't think he had too much to do with that. But your question, the increase in scoring, I could totally see that. You could see the trick plays even today. They tried to have Justin Jefferson throw the ball earlier. There were 2 Philly specials. One of them really converted in the Jets. Another one in the Patriots game last week. I just think a lot of this is being brought over from college, and I don't disagree with it. It's just like you're watching NFL Red Zone nowadays, and you're seeing a touchdown every 6 minutes. I mean, the college play calling isn't going to work for a long time in the NFL, and that's proven because college has such a running back by committee, not a number 1 receiver. But these college coaches that are coming in, like Matt Rule, the Panthers coach, Urban Meyer, who else could I name? College coaches that came into the NFL. If I had a list in front of me, it would be great. Who's another college coach? Zach Taylor of the Bengals. I just think a lot of this is players coaching. So that's trying to get your players to do well, not necessarily your team. That's what I don't like about Cliff Kingsbury. He loves Kyler Murray. He's going to try to let Kyler do well, but it's going to lead to him getting hurt. As you saw last week, I hate to say it as I have his jersey right there, but yeah, Cliff Kingsbury, exactly. I don't understand these guys trying to pat their players' stats, and it's time for them to realize that their team has to win. And Urban Meyer has really been trying to step up with Trevor Lawrence. How about you try to step up with the Jaguars? I don't understand it. I think Robert Saleh for the Jets was an idiotic signing. He's a coordinator. He's not a coach. The best signing this offseason, as weird as it sounds to say, the 0-8 Lions hiring Dan Campbell. The guy loves his team. He doesn't care about any player on his team. He loves the team as a whole. He loves everybody. I just think him tearing up after their losses and saying exactly what they did wrong, he's not coaching because he wants to coach. He's coaching because he's the right person for this franchise, and I really think he will be a great coach in the future. This Lions team in 20 years, he will still be the coach. That's my prediction. Dan Campbell, 15, 20 years from now, will still be the coach of the Detroit Lions, and I love him. I really think he's a phenomenal football coach. The team he's dealing with now isn't going to be the team he's going to have next year. They're going to have new draft picks. They're going to trade for guys in the offseason. Who knows if Jared Goff will still be a quarterback. As they're showing the play that Dak hurt his calf on. But yeah, Doyle, that's a really good question. You're going to look at the play right here. If you look at NBC, they're showing a nice diagram of it. So it was a hyperextension of his calf muscle, which I think is really interesting because Kareem Hunt, calf, is out on IR. Nick Chubb, who hurt his calf, is back now, but was out. Dak Prescott, calf. Kadarius Toney, calf. Kenny Golladay, calf. Weird injuries involving the calf this year. I don't know if you heard me, but did I say calf? Here is Prescott. Not Prescott. Here's Cooper Rush. 2 offensive linemen in the backfield again. Really interesting formation that they've shown 4 times now today. Zeke lowers the shoulder and picks up a nice 6-yard run on first down. Second down and 4 or 5 is going to be coming up. As you see, Chris Collinsworth and now Michael's in the booth right there. 2 of the greatest to ever do it in the broadcasting world. I think Dan Campbell is the perfect guy for Lions because he just fits the culture in Detroit so well because he wants to win and he's such a hard-nosed, great type of guy. That's another thing I would say. All he wants to do is win, and I love it. This one is intercepted by Minnesota. Mackenzie Alexander on the pick. He's going the other way. Sorry, that's not Alexander. I can't see his name on the back of his jersey. Alexander's number 24. Who is it? Xavier Woods, the ex-Dallas Cowboy acquisition in the offseason for Minnesota, and that won't help Rush's mentality going into this game as right off the fingertips of Harrison Smith into double coverage. That's not a throw you want to make. Maybe a little over the top it would have been good. But Xavier Woods, the ex-Cowboy, getting it done. And Minnesota's going to get the ball back. So my Cowboy pick isn't going as well as I thought it would be right now without Dak quarterbacking this Cowboys team. We're in commercial break right now. Pin your comment, though. That's a good comment. Dora's comment should be pinned right now. Bad throw there by Rush. Should not have made that pass. Into double coverage. Your team is driving from their own 5. It's going to be a long drive. Why not keep it going with the runs that have been so successful on this drive already? Stupid play call, stupid throw. That's the one thing I don't like about broadcasting the games. The commercial breaks. It's weird to say. As it's a cool commercial here about Damian Lillard. Weber State product. Being chosen 6th overall. Interesting for him. Out of Weber State because who would have thought the guy from Weber State is going to be the next big thing in the NBA. But I love Damian Lillard. 6-time All-Star. What a good guy. As if you're just tuning in now, Cooper Rush threw an interception. It will be Minnesota ball next time the game comes on. Minnesota's a cool city. I like that they did the stadium here. I mean the new stadium, you know what I mean. In motion, fullback CJ Ham, utility guy. He can also block really, really well as I accidentally changed my channel on the TV. Did I exit out soon enough? Dang it. Someone tell me what happened. As we got 4 viewers in, of course I do it right now. As it's going to be second down. As we're going to take another look at the interception right here. Early MVP pick. I'm going to say Kyler only because of how much I love him. And what he's doing is like ridiculous on a gamely basis. Besides that game against Green Bay, that did not help his case. Primetime, he did not show up. Neither did basically his whole team. But Kyler Murray is my MVP pick right now. In second place, I would have a guy like Justin Herbert, who did take a loss today, but he's proven to everybody that he was the right pick at number 3 overall. and he's got a lot of weapons to deal with. So I think that Justin Herbert definitely has a shot. Another guy, of course, I'm going to put in the conversation is Tom Brady. So yeah, I'm going to go Kyler, Brady, Herbert as of right now, as that is a big tackle on Dalvin Cook. Wilson made the tackle. I'm not sure his first name, but as William Golston gets off the field, 2nd and 10 it will be. After the nice play on first down. As if you guys are just tuning in now, I'm NYIhayden. If you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. I cover NHL and NFL, throw a bit of NBA and MLB in there, sometimes in follow if you like any of those sports, because I cover every single team out of every single sport. As Cousins in shotgun, 4 receivers wide and a tight end on the line of scrimmage. Cousins looking, pressure gets to him, and it's a nice catch by Tyler Conklin. His second grab of the day and his second really good one of the day. First play of the game was a nice deep ball to Tyler Conklin. Brother Jack Conklin is a right tackle on the Browns, I believe. Kirk Cousins play callers, man. That's interesting, man. He's had so many people calling plays for him. As Cousins steps back here, he's going to take another shot as KJ Osborne loses the football. They say incomplete. That's a really nice play by Anthony Brown with that hit on him. Jaron Kearse is going to the end zone, but it is an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th and 5, and Jordan Berry is going to be on to punt just one more time for Minnesota. So we had a really entertaining opening drive. Looked like it was going to be a lot of points in this game as Dallas was driving last drive, but nothing ended up happening with that as the interception was thrown. What a play by Anthony Brown. Laid his shoulder right into KJ Osborne. Ball popped out. And Jordan Berry is going to punt here from Minnesota. His first punt was a good one. Let's see what he can do with this one. The righty kicks it away, and it's going to be another boomer. This one almost muffed there by Wilson, but he gets it. Cedric Wilson still going on the return. He's tackled from behind by Boyd as little shoving match going on after the punt. You see a really cool carved pumpkin right there. That's awesome. But yeah, Dylan Minor MVP pick is definitely Kyler Murray. Like I said, Thursday Night Football didn't help him this week, but nobody else in the league does what he does. And he does it pretty much in and out every week. So I'm going to go with Kyler. We're on commercial break right now, people. Can you guys tell me if that ticker is working on actual YouTube? I'm going to check right now. Look at the bottom of this thing. Oh yeah, it is. That's dope. This game remains 7-0. I've only had to update the scoreboard once here on Streamlabs, but if you guys are enjoying the stream, please leave a like. It will probably stop. I don't want to say halftime because it might be a little later than that, but I'm definitely not going to be doing the whole game. We've already been live for 53 minutes, so. Oh my god, dude. I keep hitting the remote because it's right here. I just switched to TV show Monk. I don't know why. As you're seeing a Cristiano Ronaldo commercial right here. Manchester Derby. Manchester United versus Manchester City is on Saturday. On NBC if you want to tune in for that. Very even coaches when they face each other. 5-5-1 for McCarthy, 5-5-1 for Zimmer. Interesting to see. I had two coaches who have Been around the league. As here is Rush now. Taking the snap, handing right to Zeke as they got to get this ground game moving. They had a good ground attack in the last drive, but I say they keep handing it off to Zeke. Don't stop handing it to Zeke. He's going to get going sooner than later. Pittsburgh game was a surprise to me today. Our Panthers taking the dub today. As you see Jerry Jones there, Cowboys owner. What a guy. Rush shotgun with Zeke to his left. 2nd and 8 from their own 22. Rush taking a shot as he threw, but he's got Amari Cooper. And he holds on for the first down all the way to the 40 for Dallas. And you hear the Coop chants even in Minnesota. They blitzed Harrison Smith there. And that was he laid that in there. He was open. As they're on the 50, sorry, not the 40. As Rush is in shotgun one more time, handing to Zeke. Zeke's got room. He bounces it back outside. Dude, he's got to stop playing in the backfield. He dances too much, man. He would have had a lot of more yardage. It's a nice play by Anthony Barr there to wrap him up, but Tony Pollard's making a case for starting over Zeke, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a big Zeke fan, but it's getting ridiculous with him not getting the yardage he could be getting, is my point. I think he can get more yardage if he just hit the hole. Like Dearness Johnson was doing on last Thursday. He wasn't hesitating at all. He was boom, boom, pow. He was just going right to the open space. As Cooper Rush, second backup quarterback for Dallas, that is red hair, taking the start here after a Dak injury. Rush flips to Zeke now. Zeke cuts it back inside and once again, not making good use of his space. Daniel Hunter made a nice play on that. Do you think the Cowboys could move on from... Yes, I totally think they can move on from Zeke. Like I was explaining, it's so interesting. I don't understand it sometimes, why he dances around so much. There's an injury on the field with Tyler Biadasz, the center down on the field. He got up all right, though. Number 63, let's see if he's in the game. Either center or left guard. I'm pretty sure he's the center. Russian shotgun, handing to Pollard now, and look at Pollard. That's exactly what you want from your running back. He just hits the hole. He doesn't stop moving like Zeke does. He should be the starter on this Dallas Cowboys team. I love Ezekiel Elliott. It's just, he does way too much. Look at this by Pollard. Does not stop running. He hits the hole so hard. Really nice play there by Tony Pollard. Where would Zeke go in the offseason? I think he's going to get paid huge money wherever he goes. As here is Pollard again. He makes something out of nothing. But where would Zeke go? Let me think about this for a second. Bills. Bills would be a good fit for Zeke. They got no running back. Miami. He would like Miami. I think Miami. That's what I'm going to go with. Zeke to Miami is my offseason prediction. 2nd and 8 from the 37. Russian shotgun with Pollard again to his right. He's going to fire short. And that's a nice catch there by Dalton Schultz, who has really stepped up this year at the tight end position for Dallas. Dalton Schultz makes it a short 3rd down, 3rd and 2. As Rush hasn't showed off his running ability too much, but he can run the football pretty well. Schultz comes off the field for Jarwin, I'm guessing. 3rd and 4, sorry, not 3rd and 2. Cedric Wilson in the game, no tight end. Wait, I can't tell if that... Yeah, Jarwin's in. 4 people rushing the quarterback from Minnesota. Griffin gets a nice start. Griffin around the edge. Rush. Fires. Caught by Cedric Wilson, who's filling in really nicely for Michael Gallup, who's been absent since week 1. That's a first down for Dallas, and they got a nice drive going for themselves right now. Rushing standing formation. He's got Zeke in the backfield again. Zeke takes it. He hits the hole hard there. Makes a nice move to the outside, but he's taken down by his shoestring. 4 or 5 yards on the carry right there. Another long drive for Dallas. They've had 3 of those. No points. Missed field goal, interception, and this one is still going on. Zeke remains in the backfield here for 2nd and 6. Rush looking to throw, and he threw a dangerous pass to Zeke. He's got to learn to throw that one away. I know he's a backup quarterback. He's not going to be using it too much, but not a good decision there from Rush. He should have thrown that one away. 3rd and 6. Third and 6, big play here. Minnesota crowd is on their feet, making a lot of noise. Cowboys are in field goal range for Zuerlein, who has a very big leg, but he missed the opening field goal, as they're on exactly the 20-yard line. Rush takes it to shotgun snap. He's going to look. Oh, and that was a dangerous pass. Cooper wasn't even looking. Not a good decision from Rush once again. It's going to be another attempted field goal for Dallas. As Amari Cooper was looking over the middle, and I think he was the target that they were going to throw to no matter what. I don't know what he saw there. It's a horrible pass. 38-yard attempt for Greg Zuerlein. Longtime Rams kicker now on the Cowboys. Zuerlein's kick is up, and it's right through. The boys get on the board. 7-3, 6 minutes remain in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the game so far? Let me know in the chat. We're in commercial break right now. Let me take a sip of my water. So yeah, guys, stream is gonna end at halftime. I hate to say it, but it is. It's a Sunday night. I'm getting tired, and I really appreciate y'all stopping in. It's not ending yet, so please stay until it does. Then it would be greatly appreciated if you guys hit that subscribe button as well. And welcome to the channel if you're new here. How many subs are we at right now? We're still sitting at 159. We need one more to get to 160. Someone hit that sub. Come on, guys. We can hit 160 on stream. That would be awesome. As we should have a video dropping tomorrow. I don't need to think of what I want to make it, but there should be one. Probably a hockey video. Or maybe a recap of the games, like what went down. People who surprised me, that might be it for football, not hockey. We're back from commercial break here in, what's the stadium called? U.S. Bank? U.S. Bank Stadium, alright. Greg Sherline kicking off here. Back deep is NYIhayden, rookie speedster from Minnesota, doing returning duties. Line drive kick from Zerline goes out the back of the end zone as Kirk Cousins getting ready to come back out with his offense. You're looking at Christian Darrisaw here, really handling Randy Gregory well. Dalvin Cook, he's been a little quiet so far. Justin Jefferson's got a lot of targets, but right here we're looking at Darrisaw on the screen right now. He's been a beast tonight, and I wanted the Panthers to take him, honestly. Virginia Tech product, taken with the 24th pick in the first round of this year's draft. Cook gets this carry. He's still going. Opinions on the Vikings defense. I don't think they have a good defense. I think Dino Hunter's great. I think Harrison Smith is good. No one really else surprises me. Eric Kendricks maybe a little bit, but I think he's very overrated. Darrisaw, 23rd overall pick. I'm sorry. From Virginia Tech, I was right about that. 22 years old. He's really making a name for himself on this Minnesota O-line with Ezra Cleveland playing guard next to him. The Boise State second-round pick from 2020. Someone do research on that. I'm not going to do it right now. Dalvin Cook gets another carry. Taken down quick again, though, by this time Boise State player himself, Leighton Vander Esch. Cool thing about Leighton Vander Esch, he didn't play a real game of football till his freshman year of college. He always played 8-on-8 because of how little people lives in his town, which I found really, really interesting. As you see Kirk Cousins with his team in the huddle right here, they're looking to put together a nice drive to go up by 2 scores. With a touchdown, of course. 3rd and 5 here for Cousins. Safety in the middle of the field, maybe blitzing. Another slot corner backs up. Safety does come in on the blitz, but he fires over the middle, and Thielen could not hang on. Another phenomenal play from the nickelback, Anthony Brown. Cowboys defense has surprised me tonight. Rush is going to get another shot here before half, definitely. Kirk Cousins might get another one, too. It's going to be 4th and 5. I would watch out for a fake punt here. Anthony Brown making 2 spectacular plays early in this game. Like I said, I would watch out for a fake punt here, definitely. Guys converging at the line for Dallas. Oh, it's going to be offside on the Cowboys. Oh, my. How do you let that happen? That's horrible. That is horrible. It's going to be first down for the Vikings. And that is a game-changing play. I cannot believe he just did that. Who is it? Charles Golston. Horrific. It was on a Nye, not Golston. That's really horrible. That's horrible. That's all the kid's fault. I mean, you can't let that happen, bro. Here's Cousins now. I formation. C.J. Ham is the fullback with Dalvin Cook in the backfield. We haven't seen Alexander Madison yet. Play action. Cousins over the middle. Another questionable pass. But I don't even know who just caught that ball. He's run off the field right away, so I suppose it's not a bad thing that I don't know who caught it, but probably in there for the blocking formation because it was play action. Maybe they thought it was going to be a run. As this Dallas defense continues to play strongly, but Or do you think they could play better? As that offense has had 3 really strong drives, couldn't really do anything with them when they kind of stalled out when they got into the red zone. As here's Dalvin Cook taking the carry. Dalvin Cook, shifty move, picking up about 3. Golston gets the tackle. As 3:55 remain in this half, 3rd and 1 here for Minnesota. Big play in this game right here for the Dallas defense. If Minnesota converges, interesting to see what they will do with the time on the clock, because I don't know if they want Dallas getting the ball back. Another interesting formation. Cook comes in motion. C.J. Ham is the back. Cook again in motion. They fake the give to Cook. C.J. Ham gets the carry. He's going to be short. This is going to be all the spot. They're moving the ball back. They're going to bring out the measuring sticks, and they are not giving him a good spot. Not a generous spot at all from these referees. Micah Parsons made another play on this ball. He has been spectacular tonight, Micah Parsons, and this one could be closer than they're saying it is. Got a good angle from it. It's exactly at that white line if you're watching on the TV, and his knee is down. The white line is that first down. They're going for it, 4th and inches on their own 46. It's a quick play call. Here's the run. Cook, no, it's play action. It got me too. Cousins throwing down the field. Caught. Thielen's got room to run. Thielen takes a big hit, but he's all the way down to the 23. 4th and inches turns into a big play for Minnesota as Adam Thielen gets another catch in this one. And Trayvon Diggs was in coverage. Once again, giving up a little bit of yardage there for Diggs. Said everybody got fooled. They thought Dalvin was getting that football, myself included. And that was man-to-man coverage that Diggs completely blew. I mean, that's just horrible by Diggs. Wow. Thielen's got 3 receptions for 55 and a tutty already today. Jefferson back in the game, comes in motion, lining up as a slot receiver here. It's going to be a pitch to Dalvin Cook as he's got his legs underneath him now. Cook, no gain on the play, but he's looking shifty. As that's going to be the 2-minute warning here in Minnesota for Sunday Night Football. They're going to come back right after this. I can't go anywhere, so I'll be talking to you guys. Put down in the chat what you think of the first half so far and who maybe has surprised you in this one. I'm going to go with Thielen. I thought the focal point of this game was going to be Justin Jefferson and Trayvon Diggs, but Thielen has been taking advantage of Diggs more than Jay Jettis. As I don't know why it doesn't let me type in the chat on Streamlabs. I just find it weird. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't let me do it. Weird. Interesting game so far. I don't really know what to think of it, but it's been a fun one to watch. Glad I broadcasted it. Thielen is another guy that's so underrated. Yeah, he is. I mean, he does everything well. He doesn't have one thing that he's great at, but everything he does is really well. Still in commercial break here. I think he's so good, and he's nuts and fence too. Yeah, Thielen has definitely proved me wrong and a lot of people wrong in his life. He actually went to a walk-on tryout for the Vikings, did not get drafted or anything, and he really impressed at that tryout and earned a starting spot on the Vikings. This was years ago. And now that they have Jefferson, who I would say they won the Diggs trade with, they got another pick along with that. Diggs wanted out, so it's like he wasn't going to be happy there. I personally think Diggs is very overrated, but that's just my opinion. We're going to look at Thielen's fantasy production today. He's already got 13 points. It's not the end of the first half. He's had 2 straight weeks that he's been great. Weeks before that weren't great. Week 1, he was phenomenal. Week 2, he was awesome. Week 3, he was decent. Also, you think Deshaun Watson going to get traded. So the trade deadline is in 2 days. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen in the next 2 days. I just don't think so, only because what the Texans came out and said. They're not letting teams speak directly to him. They're going to have to go through the Texans' words. And with a guy with that much legal trouble, you don't want to not speak to the guy you're trading for. So I just don't think it makes any sense for someone to trade for him, if I'm going to be honest with you. What if he is put in jail? I mean, you're trading 7 first-round picks and a guy like McCaffrey, if you're the Panthers, for a guy who's never going to play a snap on your team. So I don't know. I honestly do not know, Doyle, but if I had to guess, it would be now. I just don't think Texans are going to want to part ways with him, first of all. Second of all, teams aren't going to feel comfortable giving up as much as they want without speaking to the guy they're trading for. I think it's stupid what the Texans are doing. They don't realize how much they can get out of this guy. You want to be like a queen on the chessboard. You don't ever want to be a rook. You want to be able to go diagonal. I think that's what makes the queen so strong. I just want to be the queen of linebackers, but a king in a way. Cool statement by Michael Parsons there. Also, you think... Oh, sorry. You already wrote that. 3rd and 12 for the Vikings. From the Cowboys 26. Cousins throws a screen. It's to Cook, and he drops it. No fumble. It's a forward pass, but... Definitely not the play the Vikings would have drawn up if they can choose to do it again. Cook dropped that one. That's his fault. It's going to be a field goal attempt for Greg Joseph, I believe their kicker is. As the Cowboys are going to get the ball back here, made field goal or not. Joseph's 13 for 17 on the year. He puts this through, makes it a 10-3 game. It's still 1 score. I think he puts it through. 45-yard attempt, he's got it. As here is, what's the game clock on your TV? Just see if I'm synced up. It is 1:49. Joseph kicks it, and it slides inside the goalpost. That would have been good from 58, it said, so Joseph got a lot of leg on that kick. I'm at 1:46 is my game clock. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in one more time. As I said before, we're going to end the stream at halftime only because I have school the next day. But if you guys subbed, you're going to see a lot more of this kind of content. Hockey, too, we do here. Pretty much every sport. And it's going to be videos, reels, TikToks, everything. Follow me on Twitter. You can see it right there is my Twitter. And, yeah, guys, it's just much appreciated. We're going to update the scoreboard right now. I forgot to do it when the Cowboys hit their field goal, but the Vikings have 10, and the Cowboys have 3. So this scene is going to end at halftime, as I stated before, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's a lot. We're looking at a Zach Wilson commercial here. How many NFL games do you do? Decent amount of NFL games. We're going to be back on track only because I haven't been streaming in a little while because of school and stuff like that. Over the summer I wasn't home, but we're going to be back on track here. Tomorrow night I have to decide if I'm doing a game. I don't know yet, but definitely there will be a video out tomorrow. So yeah, it would be really awesome if you could subscribe, Jill, and thanks for tuning in to this stream. It means a lot. So let's see how many subs we're at now. We need 1 more to get to 160. We're at 161. That's awesome, guys. 3 subscribers gained tonight, which is really, really cool to see. We're nearing the end of the stream. 162 we're at now. I'm guessing that's Jill that subscribed, which is really cool. Thank you so much, Jill. What's your thought on the Chiefs? Alright. I might need a minute first. Kansas City Chiefs aren't a really football team. In the past 2 years, Mahomes has been spectacular. The weapons he had are not spectacular. You can't last for that long with no weapons. The guy got a crazy contract. contract, which I think he's completely deserving of. It's proving that you need more than just a short little fast receiver like Tyreek Hill. You need an end zone threat. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is definitely not the answer at running back. They have no pure runner. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a pass catching back. And I really do think that they could benefit from a big target. Travis Kelce's, of course, really great. I just think they need one more. Well, I'm going to get to your question next door. They need one more really good offensive guy. And the defense is horrific, but I don't want to get into that. They need to redo the defense before they do anything. So the defense is going to be the primary focus for them this offseason. Maybe before a trade deadline, they can try to get somebody. 2 days is the trade deadline, so it's got to be fast, but those are my thoughts on Chiefs. Do I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl this year? Absolutely not. Do I think they're going to win tomorrow? Absolutely not. Greg Joseph kicks this one off. Doyle, who do I got in the World Series? I got the Braves. They're taking it home tonight, baby. If they do, where did I put my... If they do, Doyle, do I rock this to school tomorrow? I think I should, bro. If the Braves win tonight. The thing is, it's a medium. It's big. Rush shotgun, 144 remains in this game. Starting from the 25 of the Cowboys, they've had long, methodical drives. Freddie just running hard. Oh! Elliott once again trying to make too much happen, dude. I'm getting sick of watching it, if I'm being honest with you right now. It's getting ridiculous. Freddie just went hard. Oh my god, it's 5 foot. What inning is it? Bottom of the third? Wow. Why are there so many runs? Anybody else in the home? Duval on the bottom of the first. I also love that the Braves are such a good home fan base. It's amazing. There's Freddie Freeman. Center field. How long was the homer? Are the Panthers your favorite team? Yes, they are, Joe. Keep pounding, baby. I have a Brian Burns jersey up there if you can see it. Yeah, you got there. Oh, you can't see the 10. That's my bad, guys. This one's picked off! Cameron Dantzler, Mississippi State guy, picked in the draft a couple years ago. He picks that one off, and I'm going to try to reshape this so you guys can still see the 10. That's my fault, sorry about that. And, oh my, 460. No way, dude! Wow! Ready. As this one, ooh, that might be overturned. I don't know if that one's going to stand, guys. We got 46 seconds left of this stream. But I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, I am NYIhayden. If you aren't subscribed yet, please hit that button. We're going to be having a lot of streams like this. And it's actually going to be the end right now because I got really bad. But there's 40 seconds left in half. I want to say thank you to everyone.